Hey, it's Dawn here. Welcome to this little nugget. If you'd like the full video, go to the Interro Talk playlist on my main page. Enjoy.
He's not even dead yet.
I'm talking about personal.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
just looking here.
Right.
I didn't want him to take the boys this afternoon. I had wanted
Maybe
to
that's
have
why
them.
she's crying and
And I
hysterical.
talked over with my brother and realized, their dad wants to take them swimming. It's not worth getting upset over.
I'm glad you said that because that was my he's not this whole period of time. It's like I just felt for him in the
He sent me
hospital.
that message at 9:15 this morning.
See how she looks.
You were telling me before, when we were riding up here, that the agreement was that you're all gonna have some type of phone call at 11:15 this morning. Is that correct?
Well, not exactly, just that we needed to have the talk at some point before, we have to decide before Monday what to do about his school, where Ben's gonna go to school, and he said, I'm gonna be done. I thought it was 11:15, but when we listened to the message, it was 10:30.
Okay.
When he said, I'm gonna be he went to like a workout class at the gym.
At Premier.
At Premier.
Mhm.
He said, I'm gonna be out of it by such and such a time, you could call me then. And I called, but I think we could see what time I called him. I thought it was more of like, let's see, recent calls. I called him, well, that's him calling in at 9:02. I called him at 11:42 and got his answering machine.
He called you at 9:02?
He called me at 9:02.
Mm-hmm.
The repair guy was there,
Who would say 9:02?
and honestly, I leave my ringer off a lot of the time, so I didn't even hear the call come in. He left me a message. I called him at 11:42, and left him a message, just saying, okay, I want to talk about school for Ben, and I assume I'll see you at 4:30 today. When I figured he's going to take the kids swimming,
Right.
and he'll drop them at the house at 4:30.
Okay. So in other words, the whole meeting at 10:30 or 11:15
Just didn't happen.
Right. Okay. All right. Let me get this.
So that meeting didn't happen, and that was what they were fighting about in court.
There's a lot of information on here, okay? It'd probably be easier if I read it to you.
Fine.
Okay. I, Wendi Adelson, and I gotta change this.
Adelson.
I know, I gotta change that.
It's okay. It's Adelson.
Actually, it's spelled right. I said it wrong. Adelson. Do hereby authorize and give my permission to investigate or who has identified himself to me as a law enforcement officer with necessary assistance of a digital forensic examiner to make a full and complete search of my cell phone or other digital media, along with data located on additional data sources, locations such as connected to, at, and were at the Tallahassee Police Department. That's the address. I have been advised that law enforcement are engaged in investigation concerning an alleged violation of federal or state law pertaining to a shooting incident. I do further authorize and give permission to take from my cell phone located at 230 47th Avenue.
I'm sorry, is that the police station?
That's where we're at right
Okay.
now. Yeah. Computers, cell phones, computer peripherals, digital media data, which may or may not have a connection, value, or relevance as evidence in said investigation. The above law enforcement officer has fully and fairly advised me on rights as follows. I have the right to refuse consent of the search of my property. I have the right to consult with an attorney or any other person of my choice prior to giving them consent and permission to search the above described property. Any cellular phones, computers, computer peripherals, and digital media or data, along with any data located on these items or on additional digital storage locations such items can connect to, found by said officers in the course of their search, can be used as evidence against me or others in a court of law. I fully understand and appreciate these rights and wish it be specifically understood that I'm hereby giving consent permission to conduct the search of the cellular phones, computers, computer peripherals, and digital media data, along with any data located on any additional digital storage locations such items can connect to, solely because of my desire to freely and voluntarily cooperate and assist in this investigation. I have not been promised anything or been threatened or coerced in any way. nor has any inducement of any kind been held out to me in return for this consent and permission to search.
She's an academic lawyer, right?
Correct.
Why couldn't she have just figured all that out herself?
The Miranda? Well, they have to
No,
read.
what he's reading right now.
What do you, I don't follow.
Like, why couldn't she have just read that and signed it? Why did he have to
Oh.
go through all of that?
It might be it might be their policy to read it.
Okay.
I think she might have said, "Are you going to read?" I can't remember if she said,
Okay.
"Are you going to read them to me?" So I think it's their policy too. I'm not sure though. That's a good question. Well, there's several lawyers that are watching. If you want to weigh in on that, maybe you could tell us if it's a police policy to read them out loud.
Okay, can I have your phone now?
Yeah. Stupid question, but
Go ahead.
are you gonna give it back?
Yes, yes, yes.
I feel like I need to help
No,
my
you're gonna
family. What's going on?
No, you're gonna get it back. It's just I'm trying to expedite this now so I can get it back to you sooner.
I understand.
Be right back.
I'm going to fast forward because this part isn't super material, but we're just going to pass forward to where we're going to start next for our next live stream.
So she's concerned about her family and letting them know what's going on, but not his.
Right.
She's not once said, "Oh, I should probably call his parents." Like she said, "Do they know?" But
Not hysterical
That's the part I
either.
was with calling to. Just decline it. I guess I should talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Is there someone I can talk to about what to tell my kids?
Yes, well, we're gonna get to that. Give me your phone number on this phone again.
954-803-0079.
Can I get Daniel's cell phone number?
202-276-8200.
202-276-8200. Okay. Do you know his passcode to unlock his phone?
I don't.
You don't know it?
I don't have a passcode. When
Right.
I was with him, he didn't have a kind of phone that needed a passcode.
Okay.
But he's got an iPhone since then, so
Yeah.
he may have one. And I can't remember. Like actually, I remember his passcode to something, but it was like a word in Hebrew with the word one, so it's a word and not numbers. I can give you my children's birthdays in case you want to try that. I really have no idea what it would be.
Okay, let's go ahead with the children's birthdays.
So Ben is 7/29, so it could be like 0729.
What year?
2009. Lincoln is 10/13, 2010. The 14 was apart.
10, 13, or 10?
So 5 and 4 years old-ish
I was complaining about him lunch.
Sorry.
at the time.
Go ahead.
What is going on?
And does she know she's being recorded right now?
She should.
Like you got to keep up the act.
Uh-huh. But that's not easy to sustain over a long period of time, which is why a lot of times they keep you for a long time. It's very hard, especially with hyperventilating. I mean, I have a theory, it's just a theory, but she knew darn well that she would need to give up her phone, and they were using burner phones the previous year or however long they needed to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.